Hello everybody and welcome to my Lightsworn mini combo playthrough deck like analysis, I guess. So basically somebody asked me to do mini combo tutorials, so I was just gonna go through a few test hands. So right away drawing our 5 cards. This is really good. We drew Aaron and Ties. These are the only 2 cards that matter. Everything else is just dead for now, so we can ignore those. So just normal summon the Aaron, activate Ties on the Aaron. We can special summon Raiden from deck and Garroth from deck. We pay 2,000 and we can't special summon for the rest of the turn, but that really doesn't matter too much because this turn is just a setup turn for the next turn where we can make a really big board even if they clear our current monsters. Yeah. So Raiden effect is going to mill 2. Oh, sorry, that's Lumina was on top. Garroth is going to mill 2. Since I mill 2 Lightsworns, Garroth will draw 2. Yeah, so now we head to end phase. Raiden is going to mill 2 again. And then Garroth, since Raiden mills, he gets to mill. I get to draw 2 because I mill 2 Lightsworn. We're getting really lucky on Garroth. Aaron mill 3. And then Minerva mill 1, Garroth mill 2. So Garroth mill 2 goes off first, draw 1 from Lumina, and then Minerva mill 1. We mill Snow, this is really good. So this is our hand right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have to discard 2, discard Ties, and Giant Rex. So this is our hand for next turn. This is really good because we have charge to get the Lightsworn Lumina, and we already have the regular Lumina in hand, and that's all we really need. So next turn, let's assume our board gets broken. So drop a turn. Wow, 2 Judgment Dragons. Okay. Starting off, we're going to use Charge the Light Brigade. So mill 3, and then search for Lightsworn Lumina. And then we're going to completely abuse how broken regular Lumina is. So normal summon Lumina. Effect of Lumina, we're going to discard Lila to special summon another Lumina from our grave. So we've used this one. And then we're going to use Fairy Tale Snow effect now to banish 7. Make sure you hit 4 Lightsworns at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess 2 spells. It doesn't really matter at this point. So we're banishing these 7 to summon Fairy Tale Snow. Giant Rex effect will special summon itself to the field. We'll use this Lumina effect. Discard a card to special summon a Lightsworn monster in grave. We'll special summon this Lumina. Just so we have something to work with. Then we'll link these 4 away into Skuldred effect. 2, 3, 4. And then we'll put back Solar Charges. Okay, we have 5 cards. We can put back Eclipse Wyvern, Damage Juggler, and a solar. Well, we can put back the Raiden because we have a Rhoda for it. So, speaking of that, I guess we'll just use the Rhoda now to search for the Raiden. Oops. Yeah, we'll search for the Raiden, and then we can just Solar Recharge, draw 2, mill 2. That's never bad, so draw 2, mill 2. I guess I didn't shuffle properly because there's so few cards in my deck left, but I mean, it's fine. So, yeah, so this is our current board. Lumina is going to use her effects to banish a Lumina Engrave to special summon a banished Lightsworn. So we're going to special summon the Lumina back. And then we will counter on this. Special summon the Lumina right here. Lumina effect. We're going to discard Eclipse Wyvern. Special summon a Lightsworn Lumina from our grave. If you ever get a chance to use the Lightsworn one over the regular one, it's always better. But and in any case, they're both really, really nuts. So link these 2 off into Nightmare Phoenix. Lightsworn Lumina effect. I'm going to banish the Lightsworn Engrave, special summon a banished Lightsworn. So it's got Lumina. We'll put Lumina right here. Lumina effect. We're going to discard a card, special summon Lightsworn in our grave, so Lightsworn Lumina. Lumina effect, we're going to banish another Lumina, and then special summon a banished one, special summon Lumina. There's a lot of Luminas in this combo, so we're going to link these two off into Proxy Dragon, and then we're going to use Lumina effect. Well, not yet, actually. We're going to link these two off. I guess we could have gone straight into a Gaia Saber, but it's all good. So we have Gaia Saber here, Lumina. We're going to use her effect to discard one, special summon Lightsworn Lumina, and then we're going to use Lumina effect, banish a Lightsworn engrave, special summon a Lightsworn that's banished, so we're going to banish Lumina, and then it doesn't matter which one we special here, so we'll still special Lumina. So then we'll link the Lumina and Gaia Saber off into Nightmare Griffin, so now we have some sort of lockdown. So we just use this effect. So now we can use this Lumina effect to discard Punishment Dragon to special summon this Lumina from our grave. They're going to link these two Luminas into wait, okay, that was one light, one dark. I guess we just go into an Underclock Taker here. That's not ideal. If we didn't use Proxy Dragon earlier, this would be better, but made a mistake, but that's okay. So Lumina, we're gonna use her effects to banish the Lightsworn, special summon a Lightsworn, link Underclock Taker and Lumina into Trigate Wizard. So we used this Lumina effect. Wait, no, I meant to use this Lumina. Although it doesn't matter too much because we're just gonna use Fairy Tale Snow, banish 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It honestly doesn't matter which ones you banish because your whole graveyard is just food for link fodder. But these are the ones I hit. It also doesn't matter, again, like I said. So we're gonna link these two off into Underclock Taker. If I didn't make a mistake before, we could have linked the Skullguard off an Underclock Taker so they wouldn't have any zones. But yeah, it really doesn't matter too much. So now we have this. We're gonna banish 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Special summon Fairy Tale Snow. We have a Judgment Dragon in hand. We have 4 Lightsworns engraved with special summon the Judgment Dragon. And we'll link these two off into a Nightmare Cerberus. So now our board is completely protected from battle card effect, and they can only use one special summon monster effect per turn. We also have a Trigate negate for that. And then we also have Fairy Tale Snow effect to Book of Moon on your opponent's turn. So this board is pretty solid. Obviously it took 8 minutes, but I mean, it would probably even take longer in an actual game. But in any case, if we didn't mess up here, we could have had 2 Underclock Takers, and then they would have no special summon monsters effects because, well, no, they wouldn't have extra deck monsters, and then we'd have Griffin to lock out effects and Trigate for negate, protection from these two, and yeah, you'd still have a playable hand for like the next turn too, because we'd have Fairy Tale Snow to outboards, and yeah, that's basically a sample hand. You can do this pretty much with any hand as long as you open ties. Sometimes you can even do it going first, or on your first turn if you don't have ties, if you just have a really insane hand, but that one's a little more situational. So in any case, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video.